Good day everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, we're on the ZXspectrum, and we're looking at a game called 1994, 10 years later, published by Vision Software Factory in 1984. Been created by Kevin J. Besant, who also did the game Nifty Lifty, which you'll recognise the central character because it's exactly the same. Now this game in particular came out on the Commodore 64. It's a platformer. Why is it called 10 years after 1994? Well, because it's based, well, loosely, after the novel of 1984 by George Orwell. I'm not sure he would approve of this. Right, so we're going around a platformer. This is my first go on it. Sounds a bit like jump. Dear me, it's not great. It sounds a bit. The music, well, the sound of him running along is a bit like Jumping Jack. But essentially, you've got to destroy all computers because Big Brother's watching you, and we don't want him watching. Looks like we've got some yellow sort of like lift sort of like things. We need to get up to the top, I think, on the top left where that sort of like icon is. Right, up we go, very dodgily. I don't know if this is programmed in BASIC. I'm not sure. Maybe a combination of the two. There's a bird flying around the top there. Come on, Nick. Let's just get all the stuff and wham there. I think I must have got hit by something there. So George Orwell, 1984. This game 10 years afterwards. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the book 1984, but it's nothing like this. But it explored the premise that of Big Brother and Room 101 in it as well. But basically, we're being monitored the whole time, and this guy is trying to put a stop to it. I prefer Nifty Lifty. That's it, if I can say that properly. Right, I've got a key, and that'll unlock what's up the top, I think. Rossi Bossy did a PC game. It's also available on Android called Nifty Lifty 2. Controlling a similar sort of like guy. I think this. He also featured. Oh, game over. He also featured in a third game, not Rossi Bossy. This character here in some sort of like tomato game, which I haven't covered as of yet. So I'll give this a few goes. Let's see how we get on in this one. So essentially, you've got it, haven't you? You're a platformer. You must turn off all the computers, get keys to open doors, and get as far as you possibly can. Now, we always review these games from the standpoint of your first or second go. How would the newbie have got on if you bought this with your pocket money or got it for Christmas? Would you have hated it, or would you have persevered with it? I would have been a bit non-plus on this one. Oops, I've been picked up by something. It's that bird. What's the hell's going on here? Right, this is taking a long time. I'm pressing all the buttons. I can't seem to get off. Where's he taking me? This crazy, but make your mind up, bird. What's going on? Right, those yellow things going backward and forward on the ground, apparently they're jellies. That's taking me to the beginning, is it? That's annoying. Okay, now your time is ticking down in the bottom right. You probably already clocked that. And we've got strength in the bottom left. By hitting any of the enemies, that makes our strength go down. We go down to 0. We've had it. Sometimes it might tick up 1 or 2 and recover ever so slightly. But you can't hang around because the time will run out otherwise. I don't like this game. I love Nifty Lifty. I don't like this. 1994, 10 years afterwards. It's cute, colour-wise. Oh, yeah, that stupid bird. I think that bird's going to be the vein of the thorn in my side and eyes and everywhere. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. In particular, if you had it on the Commodore 64. How does the gameplay differ? Is it very, very similar? I'm going to run out of time here. I do have a few pokes on this, but I won't use it. Let's just get up the top and escape. Right, that's over him. Over that. Get the lift here. Up we go. I'm not sure if you have to get all the items, or are they just for extra bonus points? Maybe. Scores going up in the top middle. We're on level 1. Our lives are 3. Oh, that stupid... Oh, God. Avoid that bird. Any contact with that bird is going to ruin your game utterly and completely. Man. If you are that bird, then comment below what are you doing nowadays. Right, up in the lift. So it's not as smooth as a lot of games. Frame rate isn't particularly great. You know, it makes me want to play Chucky Egg instead for some reason, or even Turmoil. This one, yeah. Avoid those white balls. They will sap your strength if they bump into you. That's coded quite well, I suppose, the way it's bouncing over each thing. There's a lot moving on the screen at the same time. Maybe that's a reason for a lot of this slowdown. Oh, Nick, learn to jump over a jelly, will you? Oh, where did that bird just come from nowhere, did it? It just come from nowhere on the right-hand side. Oh, this is really annoying. I think I would have started hitting myself over the head and thrown the joystick through the window at this point. Oh, we run out of time, did we, and exploded. Well, at least we took the bird out. Tough luck, birdie. So, Vision Software Factory, 1984. If you have a choice to play either this or Nifty Lifty, choose Nifty Lifty. That is a lot better. That came out the same year as this one though, both in 1984. Right. 1994, that was the future back then. Ooh, I bet they thought there'd be great futuristic stuff. I was on the bus the other day looking out the window, and of the bus, of course, and that I wasn't outside the bus, I was in the bus looking outside. And it was the year 2021, of course, and I just think, if I'd seen that in 1984, I wouldn't have known what year it was. The cars might have looked a bit futuristic, a bit more rounded, but it wouldn't have been as advanced as I thought it was going to be. Then that's like 30 years later or something, or maybe even 40 years later. Right, this stupid jelly. Why is it always yellow jelly? We don't know. Strength is 1. I'm going to explode soon, or that bird's going to get me. Right, get on there. It's going to get kaboomed. Right, strength going up gradually. I've got it back up to 2. Time looks a bit hopeless, though. So the bird can just waste your time, which you can't afford to lose. Biff. The Spectrum, and retro gaming in general, did have a great big array of different sort of games. Everyone was having a go. Even individuals could do stuff. This one, as I say, has been created by Kevin J. Besson. It's coded quite well. It's impressive what he's attempted to do here, but it just doesn't play very good as a game. Maybe it's because I'm playing it with no nostalgia goggles on, because I didn't have it back in the day. But we're up the top there. Strength is 9, and we're actually going to do this now. Right, lost a bit of strength there. Let's get through this. Oh, I'm having to speed up. So, strength started going down really quickly then. I think I was stuck on a jelly. So I thought I was going to do it, got stuck on a jelly, couldn't get away from the jelly, and I'd had it. It was more like a jellyfish, I suppose. Ugh. I bet you got lots of stories how once you got stuck on a jelly, you thought you was going to be the champion of the universe, and is that bird again? No. Oh. Let's get a gun and shoot that bird. I need Kane from the ZXspectrum Kane to fire that bird in the bottom with an arrow so it disappears. But this bit just wastes so much time. And how long is this animation? He's going to take me all around the screen, dump me here, and there we go. It didn't need that bird in it. Should have been an option of play with bird or play not bird. So one criticism is the first level. I'm not going to get off the first level, but it's quite busy. We needed a really easy first level to see us on our way, and then this could have been a level 2 perhaps. Yes, I wouldn't have persevered with this back in the day. I don't think I would have gone back. Maybe for the odd game every now and again. It was on the list of games on a C90 tape, and I've been hit by the bird once again. Oh God, it's the bird about the word. Come on, Nick. Now I'm probably going to end up playing this longer than I am. I don't know what the significance of the levels changing colour are. And now it's magenta. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just to disorientate us as we jump back on a lift and it's game over again. Well, shall we have one last go on the thing? Congratulations, you have been awarded a position in today's Hall of Fame. Please enter your initials. Well, we might do that, or I might just say anything just to get on here. Wow. I like the font. The fonts are pretty cool, isn't it? That flashing Hall of Fame. That's pretty nifty going. See, I said nifty lifty again there. Good. Was it good? No, not really. It's, yeah, I'm a bit ambivalent on this one. I sort of like the attempt. I can see it's impressive the way it's been coded, but it just doesn't play great. Frame rate is poor, but how could they get the frame rate up with any other way with this amount of stuff at the same time? To compare it with similar games, Manic Miner had come out the year before, remember? Jet Set Willy, I think, come out on this year too. It just looks like it's on a different computer to those. It's not in the same division or the same league as those other ones. You have to compare it from what it was around at the same time. The Monty Mole games were going great guns as well. This one would have been a very poor relation. If I'd got it free on a cover tape, I would have been quite pleased with the thing. But paying full price for it, I'm not quite sure what price it was back in the day. I wouldn't have liked to pay full price for the thing. When you look at the Ultimate games as well, Ultimate had a great, well, they reigned supreme in the early 80s, didn't they, really? Right, up and away. We'll get that for probably picture points. We've only got one life left. The lifts are fairly easy to jump on, I'll give it that. I'm not sure if we do need that key or not, you know, or it's just something to collect. But anyway, Let's try and get back up the top again. We almost did it before we lost all our strength on a jelly. You might remember that. That was the same day. It wasn't a different day, you know. If you're liking the channel and you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and a massive thank you to those people that have subscribed so far. There's quite a lot of content on the channel. When I say quite a lot, I mean absolutely loads, but hopefully I can look to do more and more. And thank you to the members. Thank you, members. That it is continuing. It's over and over, and years and years and years to come. So thank you to the members. Much appreciated. Without you here, I couldn't be here. If you want to become a member, get access to the members section, lend your support, click on the join button. Hurrah! There's a number of options after that, of course. Boom! Right, let's jump it. Let's do a speed run. Go! Oh, look at that. I'm being chased by... Right, good. We've given that bird the slip. We want to avoid that bird. We want to do things. We want to go forward in time. No. You know, why is that bird on stage 1? It makes me feel like future screens might have lots of birds flying around. Now, if you had this back in the day, you might find this game really, really easy. There's probably a few things I'm not doing to make it easy on myself. Make it easy on yourself. So let me know what the other screens are like. Does it get better after this, or is it more pretty much of the same? I'm guessing there is quite a bit of content here to get your teeth into. Yeah, it's a more complicated game than Nifty Lifty, but that doesn't always make for a better game. Chucky egg over this one, I would say, and we know what's going to happen now. There we go. It's going to take me all around the screen. It'd be good if it did play the birdie song as it took you around. Right, that was fun. Was it? No, I'm not sure. I'm undetermined. It's undetermined fun. Play 1994 10 years after for undetermined fun. Well, yes. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. You know, I am. Funnily enough, I'm enjoying it now, playing it as an adult. So I'm glad it exists as a part of retro history. But back in the day, I don't think I would have liked it. But as a part of retro history, yes, I'm quite enjoying the thing. We're in a museum. We're historians of retro games. As we get taken back to the beginning again from Mr. Birdie. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls and bird poo. Bird poo and jelly, what a combination. Don't crash into the lifts in your jumping, because you will explode. This bloke is quite good at spontaneous combustion. It seems to be his thing. Right, the bird goes back there. You have to learn the path of the bird, I guess. Path of the bird. That wasn't a kung fu film starring Bruce Lee. Oh, steering me. Kaboomed again. I caught my eye on a beam. So the floor is blue. If you know the relevance of these ledges changing colour, because it might be fundamental for the success of the game. If you know the reason behind them, then let me know. Is it just decoration? Is it for an actual reason? Instructions don't say anything about that. Well, the ones I've got anyway. Beat, jump. Red. Again, if this had been Horace instead of this guy, moved a bit better, I would have been a big fan of this. 1994, no, Horace 10 years after, that'd be good. That'd be good. Right, hang on a minute. Boof. This is my last go on the thing. I've already been playing it longer than I had intended. Which, what does that say? That means I must be, yeah. Anyway, I'm getting a bit of fun out of the thing. These are being emulators. I haven't had to wait for the game to load. Back in the day, if I thought, right, I'm going to have to wait 3 to 4 minutes to play this, it might not have happened. It might not have happened at all. Because I'm playing this pretty much instantaneously, might be the only reason why I played it, or indeed may play it again, possibly in a live stream. I do like the live streams. Tend to be on a Tuesday if you want to catch some of those. Quite often people throw me tips and stuff what to do, and I'll get a bit more out of the game than what I did in the original review. Right, we're up the top now. Strength going down quite quickly because I'm losing patience with the thing. Jump over that jelly. Oh, I've blown up again, pretty much in the same place. Well, I don't want to do this all over again. So it's an interesting game, a clever game, but a very frustrating game, and one that I don't think I would have gone back to. There's a lot worse, but there's a lot better. If you want to control this character, then choose Nifty Lifty, as I put in Gah. So yeah, thank you for watching that game. That was 1994, 10 years after, on the ZXspectrum 48K, published by Visions Software Factory in 1984. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put your comments below. I really love reading your comments. It does create a bit of activity on the channel, so thank you for that. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and I'm very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.